them Drop the Jewels boys, them big boys back in the building, man.
All right, we back in the building.
Oh, most definitely, baby.
Sir.
Good to
What's
see
poppin'?
you.
You too, dog.
Most definitely. You looking good.
Appreciate you too. I like the hoodie, dog. Or the
Most
sweater.
definitely, man. I appreciate the man.
I like
hey,
the
matter of
colors.
fact, you got one on too. Where we get that from?
Yeah, I like this shit. So Glitchers.
Mm-hmm.
You can go to Raw Blue. He made this. I definitely like the style. It's different. It's it's with the times. Yeah.
Most definitely. It fit
fuck with
good.
it.
It look good. I like the color.
I like the
stuff.
color too. Yeah, that's
Most
one of my
definitely.
favorite.
It's something
That's my favorite color right here.
All right. Yeah. Most definitely. Shout them out. Appreciate the love that you showed on the Drop the Jewels boys, the Let It Phlo boys with the merch, man. And if y'all like what we got on, tap in with them. Most definitely, he'll get y'all taken care of.
For sure. So so basically this brand, Glitchers, it's like there's a glitch to life. I feel like everything that you do, there's always a glitch. There's a hack. There's an easy way and there's a hard way.
Most definitely.
And I feel like sometimes you don't always want to take the glitch. Sometimes you have to go the hard way, but sometimes you go the hardest way and you never get to where you're trying to go. So I feel like sometimes you have to take advantage of those glitches.
Most definitely.
Do you feel like God is a glitch to success?
Big time. The most important glitch. Very important. Because he going to lead you. He going to lead you. He going to steer you. He going to be with you. He going to guide you. He going to defend you. He going to show up for you. So that's not a glitch. That's the answers.
That's the answer.
That's the answers. It's very important that you just not show up to the test and not have the answers. You got to be prepared to know that when you go do a test that you know you've been studying, and studying mean you've been focused, mean you got the glitch, mean you prayed and told God that I'm going to make sure I pass this test, not just pass it, but I want to pass it with 100 because God believed in me and I believe in him. I prayed and I showed up and I was focused. Order to get to where you're going, you got to know how to be focused. You got to have the glitch. You got to be willing to pray. You got to bring God with you every step of the way, D Phlo. And that's one thing that I learned, and that's why I was able to elevate. I was learning. As I was learning, I was moving, that everything that I do, I got to bring God with me. You know how people make it their business to when they leave that they grab their gun? I make it my business before I leave to grab them prayers in that Bible and bring God with me. It's a must.
When you try to succeed, find success, or just find happiness without God, it's possible to maybe find success without God, but if you want to use the glitch, if you want to go from just being kind of successful to being super successful and happy, you got to bring God along with you.
Most definitely.
God will help not only bring you there faster, but bring you further.
Oh, come on, man.
But sometimes the only
Say
thing,
that one more time because I don't think they understand.
They don't understand that God will not only bring you faster, he'll bring you further. Ooh. The problem is, here's the thing: the longer that you go from living a life with God, the harder it's going to take to get back to success.
Because he always do a reset.
Exactly. And the reset is more of a reset. There's so many years of reset that needs to be done. There's so many bad habits and so many things that you did wrong and so many wrong directions that you went in that he's going to have to take a minute to try to get you back. So that's why you don't want to leave God for too long.
Remember when you had a tape player and you used to want to listen to a certain part over and over? Have you ever had a tape player where you made a mistake and pulled out the string, and you used to have to use your hand to rewind it back? That's what life about, and that's how long it would take a person today if they don't use God as a glitch to get them there.
So that's great. That's a great example. So if you got a tape, right, and you watch the whole movie, you got all the way to the end, it's going to take a lot longer to rewind back to the beginning. The longer that you don't give your life to God, is the longer you're going to get in the movie in the wrong direction. So to get back to the beginning, the rewind to get back to where you were supposed to be is going to take a lot longer. So you don't want to have too many years of darkness. I understand what it's like to live the wrong path. You know, I get it. Exactly. So the message here is just realize that it's time for change. Realize that you have to give your life back to God. Don't let yourself get too far down that path, because when you go back to God, he's going to try to fix you, and you might give up before you get fixed.
See, a lot of people fail to realize, they watch the social media influence, they watch the rappers, and they don't know that the rappers y'all look up to, the people that y'all expecting, the people that y'all admire, they pray all the time. They ask God. They don't show it in front of y'all,
right,
but trust and believe they hit their knees every day and thank God for what he doing and what he continue to do. And that's what I want a lot of influencers and a lot of rappers to come out and start saying, man, I pray before I show up. Man, I pray for every opportunity. Man, I hit my knees for this. I showed God that I was capable. The world need to understand that even when you successful, is a reason how they got to be successful. And that was one thing that they hit their knees and they prayed to God and asked God for every opportunity. And the one thing I love that I be seeing that all the time is Kevin Gates. He said, man, without God, without Islam, without his Muslim, all that's still in the same category that you got to trust and believe in him, and I'm going to put my all into him, and we're going to go get it. But you got to have that dog in you. You got to have a hustle in you, and you can't get discouraged when things ain't going right. Shit ain't going to be going right all the time, but you got to trust and believe, man. You got to put your feet to the pedal, and you got to, you got to dig. You got to dig. And that shit, you get tired, just tell God give you extra strength to keep going. Because I didn't got tired before, but I kept going. You didn't got tired before, but you kept going. When things ain't going right for you, you kept going. You had to figure it out. When bills due, you can't say I ain't gonna pay it this month because you're gonna get an eviction notice. You gotta figure it out. You gotta keep going. If you want to live good, you want to sleep good. If you want to be at a little peace for the month, you gotta keep going. You gotta get the bills taken care of.
Right. Facts. So what do you feel like is a glitch? Because, you know, a lot of people, like, we've been doing this podcast for, what, like 6 months or 8, 7 months, something. We've definitely had a lot of success in the algorithm with our videos. What do you feel like, from your experience, is the glitch to getting in the algorithm to get to try to be like, you know, what we're doing now in such a short
What you
time?
mean? Man, we ain't taking nothing away from what we doing. We in the algorithm, and we punching down. We putting up hell of a numbers. We scoring every night, 30 plus. Reason why we there and why we doing that, the glitch was God, to trust and believe that you gonna do what you have to do. I do my part as a person. We came together as a team. It ain't no glitching. This is the prayer. It's the belief. When I first met you, I looked you in your eyes. I told you God got something better for us. In order for us to get there, we got to stay on that mission. And that mission is to keep praying, keep going, stay consistent in it. The glitch was trusting, believing that God was going to get you there. Man, listen, man, we ain't taking nothing away from what other people doing. But what we did in the last 7 months is not even unbelievable, but it's real because God did it. It was God timing. It wasn't. That's just what it is. When you serve God, when you obedience to him, when you fruitful to him, when you faithful to him, when you good to him, when you good to the people, when you sharing the word of God, when you showing love, when you ain't hating, when you ain't mad that they ain't supporting you, when they ain't tagging you, you tagging them. Man, listen, this ain't no glitch. This, man, look, God work. This God work. This God work.
Yeah.
This God work. You know how many times I show love to people and they don't show love to others? I ain't mad at him. This God work. This God time. You can't stop God blessing, man. I told y'all, knock, knock. Who's there? God. God is my time. That's what he told us. It's our time. When I walked out the door, April the 1st, when we did that first podcast, and I looked you in your eyes, I said, man, I feel good about this. It was because I know God was ready to open that, ready to take us to that next level, but we had to open that door.
And we also had to put a lot of hard work in.
Most definitely.
You know, so, I mean, you made a good point as far as, like, because the content that we do is definitely related to God. A lot of people who are doing content aren't necessarily doing, or aren't really doing godly type content. It's like funny and stuff like that. So I feel like for those people, first of all, even if you're not doing content that's about God, you should build a relationship with God. If you really want to be successful, turn to God. But as far as the glitch to, like, getting the algorithm, I feel like what we're doing that's working is we're consistent. We post every single day. There hasn't been a day for the last, like, 7 months where we didn't at least post one video, but we might post 3 or 4 videos.
All the
or
time.
5 in one day. That's on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. Every platform we're posting every single day. We're putting a nice caption. We're putting good content quality wise, and we're also putting out. You know, we got the music going and stuff. We got all the things we need. We're putting tags. We're doing everything. But the number one thing, all that shit matters. But the number one thing I feel like matters is consistency. Like, there's never been a time since I met you that we stopped being consistent. There was never a month where we're like, oh, we're not going to do it this month. We're just going to take a month off. And that's what it takes. Because when you take that month off as a content creator, that's where you start seeing your numbers go down. You're like, fuck, I took a month off. So you can't stop. And when we say can't stop, we're not saying, like, you can't quit. You can't stop even for a little bit. You can't even take a break.
Get tired. Listen, yeah. I learned that. Shout out to Big London Way, man. Y'all already know who he is. But he told me, to get to where he at now, he posted 365 days, 3 to 4 times a day for the last 2-3 years. You heard what I said?
Wow.
He posted 365 days, 3 to 4 times a day for the last 2 to 3 years. And that's why he got that Lambo truck. That's why he got that Corvette. That's why he live in that penthouse. That's why he bought his mama a house. That's why he elevating and wearing Balenciagos and all this Goyard and stuff. Because guess what? When you work hard, you play hard. When you work hard, you play hard. But just not that. When you go to church and you pray to God, God give you the strength that you need. Even when Big London didn't want to do it, God gave him the strength to understand, like, listen, you asked me for this and I'm going to get you this, but you got to keep going. You can't get discouraged. Numbers don't never add up to what you feel it should be. It's about the consistency. I get up every morning at 4. You get up late. And when you get up, I'm on it. Mm-hmm. And when I'm going to bed, you on it. Right. So we work. We
got the whole day.
We got the whole day covered by not just me, but by you. So you got to understand. The early bird get to run around the track first. That's why I'm up early, saying my prayers, doing what I need to do. That's the glitch right there. $1 Million Club, they don't wake up at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 in the evening. They wake up at 4, 5 in the morning. I'm up. I don't want to miss nothing.
So do you feel like getting up early is one of the glitches to success?
Very important, yes, indeed. It takes discipline to get up at that time. It takes discipline to go get yourself ready and go in that gym. It takes discipline. Everybody that's in that gym is glitching because they got that discipline. They got God. They committed to their grind. They committed to looking good. They committed to the mindset. If you get up 4, 5 in the morning and you go to that gym and you see the same people in there every day, not miss a day, Monday through Friday. And guess what? When you speak to them, hey, how you doing? Good morning. Have a blessed day. Oh, may God be with you. They want to win. They don't have no, you can't wake up early in the morning and have a negative mindset. You can't. That's the glitch. You got to get up early so your mindset could be positivity.
So you can't just wake up early. You got to have a good mindset.
You got to have a good mindset.
Or it's no point.
It's no point of getting up. Why get up and still think negativity? But you got to go to bed early too. That's discipline.
Yeah, because it's the ones who didn't go to bed early. That's the ones who.
That's the ones who stay up late. That be on that.
Well, they're the ones who are not happy.
No, they ain't showing up to the gym.
Yeah, what if they do?
You know me, I go to bed early, D Phlo. You been and call me, all kind of stuff. I be sleep though, man. Talk to me, D Phlo.
So in your opinion, what is the glitch to making solid friends?
The glitch to making solid friends, you got to be solid within yourself. A lot of people fail to realize, man, you can't be committed, you can't be gangster, you can't be a thug if it ain't within who you is as an individual. I started being solid with myself. I had to keep it real with myself. I had to tell myself who I'm is and not who I want to be. So when I present myself to a friend like you, I already accepted who I am. So I ain't got to put on an image to act like I'm something to make you like me. So the glitch to being who you want to be is being solid to yourself and making sure before you present yourself to any friend, to any young lady, is this the person you really want her to accept? Because if not, you going to change in her feelings, your partner feelings. They're going to look at you different. So that's why I presented myself to you as this positive motivation, this God-fearing, this good energy, this 100, this 1,000. Ain't going to change up. Money, no money, big money, little money, new car, old car. It's me. And I've been the same since.
Right. It's so exhausting to try to be somebody else for somebody else. Like every time you get around them, you got to think about how you got to act. You got to... Like I've never done that in my life, but I've always seen other people doing it. It's like you should always be you. If you're yourself, you're gonna attract friends. If you want to talk about the glitch to having good friends, if you're yourself and you accept yourself, and you're gonna attract friends who are like you. If you're being somebody else and trying to pretend to be something, and then you're going to attract those people who are in that lane. And then you're not going to have good friends that are for you. They might be good friends for somebody else who's in that lane. But if you're trying to grow in life, a solid circle of people around you has a lot to do with your success. Like the people, when you talk on the phone with people, if they're speaking positivity into you, if they know what you got going on, like how you just talked about London, how London helped you, because he does the same type of thing as you. He makes content. So he's a friend. You're being yourself. He's being himself, and you guys connect on that level. But if you got a bunch of friends around you who don't know nothing about what you do, what kind of value do they bring to you? You attracted someone that was in the same field as you with the same goal as you.
That's very important too, man. The glitch is to be successful. Put yourself around people who believe in you.
Yeah.
People who bring value to you. People who add value to you. Don't hang around people that just only speaking negativity, only sucking your energy.
Yeah.
That's very important, man. And no lie to you, man. I'm going to look y'all in the eye, and I want y'all to understand it. 24/7 out the day, 24 hours out the day, I probably encounter with people 4 hours. The other 23 hours or the other 20 hours out the day, I'm in tune with myself. I'm learning myself. I'm trying to hear what God telling me, what God trying to speak to me. We can't spend more time with people than what we spend with ourselves, because you'll never be able to understand yourself. God be trying to talk to you. And when God see that you're not paying attention, because a lot of people are afraid to sit down and not have people around them. There is.
Or distractions.
A distraction around them. Like, I love sitting down by myself. I don't watch TV. I never turn the TV on. I just sit there and just listen. And I just be looking out the window, and I just be like, wow. And when you get to a certain age, you realize, man, it's not good to have so many people around you all the time.
Yeah.
You know, I get bored at times, but I could never get bored because the Bible always there to read. You can always learn new things about the Word of God. So,
right. I mean, everybody
you
who's...
be by yourself a lot, dude.
Yeah, I do. Because I'm not from here. I have a very small circle. And I feel like when you move to another city, you have the opportunity to choose who's around you. But I feel like they always say the realest people have a small circle. And the reason why, people always wonder, why do the realest people have a small circle? Because the realest people aren't going to keep fake shit around them. If you're real and you're real with yourself, and you respect yourself, or you love yourself, you're not going to have fake shit around you. You're going to keep that far away. As soon as someone shows something fake, if you allow fake shit around you, that's what's going to suck your energy. That's what's going to bring your vibrations down. When you got real people around you, they uplift you. But there's a lot more fake people than real people in the world.
Most definitely.
So you want everybody who has the realest people have a small circle, because they don't allow that. As soon as you fuck with them, they're done. They cut you.
Hey, we need to get back to that real shit, man. A lot of people got to get rid of that fake shit.
Yeah.
No, you got to be, man, come on, man. We got to get back to that real. And that's one thing that I get very disappointed about, because I keep it so real at times. Niggas would never keep it as real as I keep it. Niggas can't even look me in the eye because they can't keep it solid. Niggas know they're supposed to show more love than what they show. But niggas don't do it. Niggas supposed to come in, show, man, look, you deserve to be here. Let me get you this, man. You gay. Let me give you this. Niggas would not do that.
You say you gay.
Nigga, no, I'm saying they were supposed to give you something. When niggas see you doing good, doing right, being 100, man, they supposed to come, look, man, you deserve this. I'm going to do something wrong with this. Let me give it to somebody who going to do right with it.
Right.
You get around so many people that can help you, but they don't help you, but they give it to the people that don't appreciate it. And that's what we is in this world.
And that is confusing. Why is that? Why does that happen? I don't understand it.
Man, I don't understand, man. I gotta say, I'm gonna say this, and I want everybody. If you out there blowing a bag in a strip club, I ain't knocking the strippers from doing their hustle. That's your hustle. But I knock the dudes who throwing the money that they got friends that's sitting right on the side of them, grinding, consistent, trying to start their business, got the whole plan, got the mapped out, got where they wanted to be. They doing it out their car, they doing it out their house. And you go blow 10 bands in a strip club where you could have gave 10 bands to your homie and watch him grow his business. Now you done did some positivity, but you go throw this money to these young ladies that you'll never get it back again. Come on, man. I hate dudes like that. Be solid, man. Take care of your home before you take care outside. Make sure the people around you good before you go give to the strangers. Make sure the people who good to you, you be good back to them. Come on, man.
And you know what? And you nailed it right there. And that's the problem right there. If you're in the strip club, you're doing your thing, you're having fun, the strippers all on you, throwing money, boom, boom. Like, they're giving something to you, but they're giving something to you, but your homeboy, how many times have somebody helped somebody out, money or whatever, and they didn't appreciate it? How many times has someone given their time, their effort, their money to somebody, and they didn't even do anything with it? So a lot of the people you see who's successful out there, they don't help a lot of people because they done helped a lot of people before, and they didn't appreciate it, they didn't use it, they talk. Like, you know what the worst feeling is when you help somebody and they talk shit about you? You're like, what the hell? All I did was be good at that person over there talking shit about me to get around someone else, you know? So it's like, you have to, if somebody's helping you have to appreciate. You have to understand that, like, you're blocking other people's blessings when you don't appreciate somebody that's helping you, because that person may never help somebody again because you were over there being a bitch ass dude and talking shit about the people who are putting you on. Don't bite the hand that feeds you.
I gotta get this out. Hey, y'all see what's going on? Powerade, Propel, Fitness Water. Come on, man. One of my favorite waters, man. If y'all want to do an endorsement deal, y'all gotta get with the team. I love to have this on the episode. This keep me going. Good flavor. Hey, man, I'm trying to tell y'all something. This Gatorade, this y'all. Get with us, man. Hey, it look good on them, boy. Drop the jewels on podcast, man. Definitely.
So in your opinion, you mentioned it earlier, we talked about like Muslim and Kevin Gates. Do you feel like every religion prays to the same God, or do you feel like each religion has their own God?
They pray to the same God, but they all got different aspects of why. Mm-hmm. You know, so it's one person, man. You can't pray to 15 different gods. Right. But they understanding and the knowledge of why they praying to this person and a perspective of why, or what they learned or what they was taught. That's what make that one God turn into 15 gods.
Yeah, because they split it all up into different.
Split all different aspects. Mm-hmm. Like I said, I tried the Muslim, I tried the Islam. I'm not against it. They pray 5 times a day. They pray on sun up to and then sundown, and they be on their knees. So I know my partner, he a Muslim, Slide, he a Muslim. So I'm not against it. I rock with whatever they comfortable with, they representing what they feel that's best for them. And I rock what I feel best for me. Whatever best for y'all, love it. Don't let nobody change your mindset for what you believe in. And that's where we go wrong there too. You can't change your mindset because somebody don't see your vision. Your vision is not for them to see. Your success and your outcome is for them to see. Your vision is for you to do it and show them your outcome. You heard what I said? Mm-hmm. A lot of people want people to see their vision. They not able to see your vision because they're not in your mindset. Mm-hmm. They don't have your hustle. They don't have that mentality. They don't have that belief. They don't have that dog in them. Make sure your vision become your reality to your outcome so they can see your presence.
People can only see the outcome. They cannot see your vision.
No.
Yeah, because your vision is a whole bunch of little things put together. I can never explain the vision because you don't know all the shit I've been through. You don't know how long I've been visualizing this. You don't know how many times I tried it, didn't work, so I'd adjust it and make it this way. You don't see that. You just see what I'm telling you. A vision is way bigger than anybody can understand. And that's why you should never listen to people who talk down on your vision. If somebody's down on your vision, there's hating, do not listen to them. If someone's trying to uplift your vision and try to help you build your vision, cool. But don't listen to them people who are trying to break it down.
Uplifting person that's going to help you uplift your vision is this one of my biggest things. Keep going. How your day going? It ain't going good. My business, my mindset. Get it together. I'm ready to give up. No, you can't give up because I believe in you. I was supposed to do this, but I ain't was able to do it. Start it now. It's never too late. That's the mindset, and that's the type of friend you gotta have. That's the type of person you gotta have in your corner. My corner and my success is not built off of me just doing it all. You gotta have a person behind me that's telling me to keep going. When I'm ready to stop, hey, keep going. When I'm crying, let me wipe your tears because I need you to keep going. I believe in you. Your corner gotta be just as strong as your fighter. Floyd Mayweather, a good fighter, but his corner, an excellent trainer. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So your relationship, your partner gotta be just as strong as you. She gotta push you. She gotta believe in you. Your husband, he gotta believe in you. He gotta push you.
Your
Floyd
best
Mayweather,
friend.
Your best friend too.
Mm-hmm.
Floyd Mayweather was an excellent fighter, but his corner was Brazilian. Yeah. Gervonta Davis,
that was
excellent
a support
fighter, but his corner is unstoppable.
Yeah.
So your corner gotta be just as strong as you.
And a lot of people are missing that, and that's why I want to talk earlier about like having solid friends, because a lot of people don't have that corner. They just don't. Like they turn their corner. The corner's like, yeah, just give up. Like imagine being in a boxing match and you're getting your ass beat, and the dude in your corner, your coach says, your trainer says, yeah, just give up. Just give up. Oh, you can't do it. Like imagine that's what people are living like in life. They're over here. Life is a boxing match. When they get a little break and they go to the corner, they're over there. They're over there like, oh, just give up. No, you can't beat him.
Come on,
you can't win.
Come on.
We don't need people like that in their corner. You got people in your corner who are telling you to quit, and you can't do it. You got to get them out your corner. You got to. You know how many boxers changed the trainer in their corner?
Come on,
because they needed a better one.
Yes, indeed.
You can't always just keep that. If you see it's not working, switch it up.
Somebody else.
Get new people in your corner. Don't sit there and spend your whole life dealing with these people in your corner who aren't supporting you.
How big of an impact I make in your corner? Ooh, that's nasty. Big T28, y'all heard it first, man. How big of an impact have I made being in your corner? D Phlo, y'all hearing it?
I couldn't have had a better person in my corner.
Come on, man.
I mean, you being in my corner was what I needed. You know what I'm saying? I needed to build my relationship with God. I needed to build my relationship with myself. I needed to build myself. And I've been through a lot. I ain't gonna lie, since I met you. But that's why I talk a lot about like God's gonna take you back and make you go through some things to become better. And that's what's happening. But I embrace it. But having you in my corner has definitely been a great advantage to me. And just mentally, physically, everything. Just getting myself together.
It ain't nothing that we don't talk about, man. We done been, I must tell the world, we've been dead broke. Trying to figure it out. Before we even started making money, man, we was trying to figure it out. We didn't start getting paid. We was dead broke. We was doing this for months without getting a dollar. Without getting clothes sent to us. We was getting one opportunity for a brand deal. Now we getting a lot. So that to go to tell you, man, I believed in you as much as you believed in me, but I know for sure that I had to rely upon you just as much as you rely upon me. And that's very important that I was able to come in your life and roll the dice.
Yeah.
Roll the dice. When you roll the dice, it's not a guarantee that you gonna hit your perm, but it's a guarantee that if you don't crap out, you don't hit that snake eyes. If you don't crap out, and you got a chance to win, and you got a chance to believe in. You don't want to crap out in life. You don't want to give up in life. You better keep going. Them boys, them understanding that glitcher. I know what the glitch was, and I told you we gotta hit our knees. We gotta give praise to God. If you trust and believe in God, we ain't gonna never lose again. We ain't been losing. We been getting it. We getting the views. We getting the opportunities. They trying to come. They approaching us. They telling us we need to get on the drop the jewels, the Let It Phlo points. We gonna keep winning. If you win against us, you better stop, because God with us and he ain't gonna never forsake us. I ain't just get my strength from in the gym. I got my strength from prayers. I got my strength in falling. I got my strength in trust and believing in God. My mama sent the prayers up there. My auntie sent the prayers. My grandma still praying. Oh, Rob beat to her, but she still trust and believe that the prayers that she was laid on my life is gonna develop me. Now, which, come on, man. I lost my relationship with my oldest daughter. We working on getting it better. I didn't have a good relationship with my second daughter mother, but we fixed the problem. Now I got my daughter. Now we doing things. Now we elevate. My life wasn't good, but I trust and believe that the prayers and everything that I was willing to do, but it started within me. I had to change my mindset. Sometimes in life, they going to tell you something, and it might be good, but if your mindset not right, you're not going to accept it. So when I talked to my daughter, mother, and she talking, and she said, just please hear me out. That's what we got to do. We got to hear people out. We got to take the time and say, don't be so aggressive.
Let your ego go.
Yes, indeed. Don't be so up on the defensive side. You told me, and I got to say this, and I'm going to be honest with you, and I want the world to know, because I always keep it gangster with you. I don't never lie. You know that I know the accident came up and you was depressed about a few little things. In the world, they ain't never heard this, but I'm going to say it. It's cool, but you say, man, I'm gonna get this check, but child support going to take some of it. You say, but I need it. I say, look at the bigger picture. Catching up on your child support is a bigger blessing, because when you catch up on your bills, when you pay your bills, now God is able to open up another opportunity for you to elevate in different other ways. I used to feel like that too. Man, if I get this lawsuit, if I get this money, child support gonna take it. I could really use it. But who could really, really, really use it the most? Your children.
Yeah. Now, when you said that, you were right. You definitely helped me change my mindset on that, because I wasn't happy about the situation. But when you said, we started off not making no money doing this podcast. There's so many people who are doing things in life, podcasts, YouTube, just whatever, opening a small business, and they're not making no money. You have to understand that no matter what, Walmart wasn't making no money at first. Amazon wasn't making no money at first. When they opened these companies, they weren't making no money. They were trying to figure out how to profit.
They was giving out more money.
Exactly. They were taking L's.
Paying their employees.
Right. Uber wasn't profiting for like the first 10 years or some shit like that. But they were making money, but they weren't making money. You see, there's no profit because of the cost. When you start something new, you cannot look at that. If we would have looked at the money we were making on this podcast, we would have quit, right? But now things are moving along better, and they're going to continue to become better and better because we didn't give up. You can't give up because you're not. If you believe in it and you know it's good, you know it's something you should be doing, you know it's where you should be going in life. Don't give up because the money ain't making sense. Now, if you're 20 years in, you ain't made $1, okay, maybe you should think about that. But if you're just starting it, you're like a year in, 6 months in, 2 years in.
That's not long enough, D Phlo. It take almost 5 years to get to something.
Right, but I'm saying, like, let's say
Ralph said it took 10 years.
Exactly. So, but I'm saying, if you're doing something for 20 years and making no money, maybe you should.
Yeah, you got to change.
Yeah, you got to switch some shit. But if you're like, if you're between 1 to 5 years and you're not making the amount of money that you feel like you should, but you're making something that's good enough, just adjust your plan, do better, but don't give up. The problem is that people get to that level and they quit. They're like, they just stop and they go somewhere else and do something different. It's like, bro, you just worked so hard on that. All you had to do was tweak some shit.
That's it.
Get some glitches.
Get some glitches.
Find some glitches.
And understand, the first glitch is getting with God. The second glitch is putting more hustle. The third glitch is you better not stop. The fourth glitch, you better find out who you is. The fifth glitch.
The fifth glitch, or even like the second glitch to me, you got God, then you just got learn. Ooh. Do your research. Stop trying to act like you know it all. Like, I don't care who you are, how many followers you got, or what you got going on. You don't know it all. Followers don't mean intelligence. You know how many people are geniuses with 0 fucking followers?
A lot.
We can't act like followers have anything to do with intelligence. Now, you're smart at like gaining followers and growing, but you don't know everything.
I ain't gonna lie to you, D Phlo. When I see people with a lot of followers, I say they broke. Because I feel they jumped ahead of the game too fast. When I see people with low followers, I know they caked up. I know they grinding. I never let the lot of followers impress me, because I didn't see the lot of followers and ain't got no money.
Yeah.
Then I seen people with low followers and come through and muscle
They
the
got
game.
M's. If a lot of the people, see, it depends on how you got your money. If you got your money from business and stuff like that, what you worried about social media for? Your business page might have a bunch of followers, but your personal page,
It don't even matter.
it don't even matter because why do you care? You got money. What the fuck you need followers for? But if you got your money from, if you got money, you got it from social media, then the followers do equal money. But followers do not always equal money. Don't even think that right now because there's a lot of people who got a lot of followers because they blew up on some shit. But I'm gonna be honest with you, you don't always make money out of content.
No.
You have to do it the right way. It took us a while to figure out how to get this content into a way to make money. You have to do it the right way.
Most definitely, man. I appreciate the love. Them Drop the Jewels boys, man. Shout out to them boys, Glitches, for blessing us with them nice clothes. And guess what, man? You can't stop. The glitch to anything and everything and the opportunity to be great, you got to put God first. You got to trust and believe. You got to hit your knees. You got to thank him every day, even when it's going good, even when it ain't going good, even when it's raining, even when it's sunny. You can't stop trusting and believing in a man above. And God going to get you that through any and everything. D Phlo, tell the world what they need to know and not what they want to hear. What's your last few words about the glitching? The word.
There is no glitch in life. Life doesn't really have a glitch, and that's the message I want to put here. I mean, there's a lot of people who seek glitches in life. They seek the easy way. They seek it, but now reality is the only way you're really going to succeed is to go down the hard path. There's always a decision in life to go the easy way or the hard way. The people who choose the easy way, I'm going to tell you something about that easy way. It stops. The road don't go forever. You know how like I-20 goes all the way from Atlanta to L.A.? Mm-hmm. That's the hard road. It never stops. It goes across the whole country. It only stops with the ocean. The easy way are those little streets that you see, the little cuts and shit. They have an end. When you get off the highway and you take the cut, it's eventually you end up back on the highway. That easy little glitch you thought was the way isn't going to take you to the top. The only thing that's going to take you to the top is that hard road. And that hard road that you take is going to take some time. The easy way might get you from here to here faster, but it will never get you here. The hard road will get you from here to here. It's going to take a while to get there, but it can get you there. The easy glitches are never going to work for a long time. Now, I do think you should use little glitches in life to figure out things, but the glitch should be
Don't make it permanent.
Don't make it permanent. Use it for now, but don't make it your main path. It's like,
definitely.
let me go ahead and try this out. Boom, but I'm still doing this. This is going, but I'm going to try a little glitch to see if I can do some shit.
Definitely.
If you only focus on glitches, you're never going to get far.
Come on now.
You're never going to get far.
I'm going to tell you
Eventually,
something.
you're going to stop.
The Drop the Jewels boys ain't never take a glitch. The only glitch they ever took was them prayers and trust and believing in God. I trust and believe that you was going to do what you had to do and I was going to do what I had to do. You wake up and you show out. I ain't just talking about the cameraman. I ain't talking about the editing man. I'm talking about the best stepfather. I'm talking about the best father, the best man, the best mindset. Big team. It ain't no big team without D Phlo. It ain't no good videos without him editing. It ain't no good episode without him doing what he need to do to show up. The glitch was getting the right person to put on your team to make sure he elevate in each and every way. It wouldn't be no Team 28 without no D Phlo. It wouldn't be no Drop the Jewels without him having a mindset, him standing up late, him putting that work, him got that effort, him knowing, him understanding, him putting extra work. While I'm sleeping, he up. While I'm trying to wait on a video, he getting it better. While I'm trying to make sure we get them in, he making sure it look good. Then without no Team 28, without no D Phlo, it ain't no Drop the Jewels. We love you, man, and we out of here.
Well, look, I'm gonna say the same to you, bro. It wouldn't be no Drop the Jewels without you too, bro. But all right, appreciate that. See y'all next episode.